Okay, I'm gonna do a quick video on a 3-4 defense. This is a basic zone 3-4 defense. So you have the 3 down linemen there, the 4 linebackers there, and then you got the 4 defensive backs there. And this is a linear defense, which means there's going to be layers of defensive attack coming downhill. Since this is electric football, and this is the way I play it, is not a multi-stop, meaning that you can stop the board and change directions of the figures. So you have to make a decision if you're going to have players retreat or attack. I prefer to have them attack so they can play the run and the pass. I like to play the pass on the way to the run. Usually the board is only going to run for 1 to 3 seconds on a passing play. So you want to make sure that you have guys back to defend the pass first. If it runs more than that, most likely it's a run. Okay, now going by the positions now, I've been experimenting with the outside linebackers almost lining up like corners. When I set up my defense, I always want to set them up in a position to where they're where they need to be when the board stops, not before the board is turned on. So right now it looks like, okay, obviously the eye test is telling you somebody is open based on the board not even being turned on. Well, the board has to be turned on. And the average coach that can tweak, a decent base can get some pretty good speed out of these bases. And especially on these smaller boards, they can cover a lot of ground in a little time. Now, the first thing you'll notice is got to have the outside contained. Okay, this outside linebacker is going to come here to contain the outside, so you can't get a quick toss here, and you can't get a quick slant. Same as over here. Can't get a quick slant. You can't get a quick toss or out. Now, the other thing is these depths can be adjusted. If it's a shorter down and distance, you can bring them up. If it's a longer down and distance, you can push them back. Depending on how comfortable you are with the speed of your team is how you want to play it. To me, it's always best to play safe first, and then as the game goes on, make your adjustments. Now, this is, to me, I would say a short to medium defense, because this outside linebacker is about 7 yards off the line of scrimmage. The inside linebacker is about 15. The corners, 30. Safety's a little deeper. Like I said, you can adjust them depending on their speed and the down and distance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a play, and as soon as the running back, who's going to be a running play, hits the back of the lineman there, I'm going to stop the board, and you're going to kind of see where everybody is. Okay, so now you can see the corners came up. He came up a little too wide. I probably should have had him straight. But the point would be for him to be in a position to pick up somebody late coming to the flat, because the flat was taken care of early by the outside linebacker. Same as here. The inside linebackers took the seam, as you can see, took the tight end, and the safeties are coming late. Now, the front 3 held their own, which is very important on any kind of defense, that you have a strong front line. They allow the linebackers to play back further and play the pass first on their way to the run. So you can see that the play is going to be made on one of these guys, probably behind the line of scrimmage, and that's with this outside linebacker being 7 yards off the line of scrimmage, and he's almost going to be there for a tackle for a loss, or probably will be a tackle for a loss. And then you still have your secondary coverage. If the board was to run a little longer for a pass, they're in pretty decent position. Outside of that corner, which I angled out, I should have just had him coming straight down. Same as him. Could have had him going straight down, but earlier they were kind of hooking in, so I thought angling them out would help, but I could have just left them straight. Let's finish running that play. There you go. You got your tackle for a loss there. Now I'm going to try one more play. This time I'm not going to angle those corners, and I'm going to play them back a little deeper as well as the linebackers. Okay, now, same sort of defense. I just backed everybody back a little bit. Okay, so again, the linebackers will look like they're playing corner, but it's not where they're lined up. It's where they're going to be when the board is stopped, whether for a tackle on the runner or a stoppage to make a pass. From this view, you can see the front 3. Sometimes I play them slightly to the outside shoulder of the guard. Sometimes I'll play them straight up. The linebackers will be coming right down, lined up with the tackle. Slide them in a little bit, lined up with the tackle. So you do have a quick edge if you can get there for a run before these outside linebackers get there, depending on how they pursue. But again, now they're set up more to take away a deeper slant or an in cut opposed to the quick slant. So that means that quick slant or the quick stoppage may be there. If not, he's going to come here and take the flat. Same thing there. Inside linebackers now are a little deeper, so they can guard on the tight end running the seam a little better, and the safeties are very deep, depending on how fast they are. I usually have pretty fast safeties, so I have to put them back, or they'll over pursue. Okay, again, I'm going to run it just long enough for him to hit right here with the back of the line, and then you'll see where everybody feels. Okay. Now you can see, again, he's in good position to probably make the tackle. There's a good block there, but he's coming downhill. There was no outside threat there. Now the corner's playing a better position. Okay. A little better there. Safeties are coming straight ahead. The corner there is in good shape. And you've got to see that, how that outside linebacker takes that passing away. He's not engaged, but I would still call that covered. I don't know too many people that's going to throw that over him and complete it to that receiver. Again, this is a running play, but I always look at the passing options on a running play. Okay, you got a receiver there. That's not the easiest pass. Worst case scenario, he comes up and make the tackle. You don't want to go here because you got a defender there. So again, the front three do a really good job of making the play instead of forcing the linebackers in a stack or to shoot a gap to make a tackle on every play. The front three do a good job of holding their own and actually getting penetration. Let's run the play. Oh, he got off the edge. Okay, see, he got off the edge there. That was a good way to hold the block. So it's a nice 10-yard run. You can still see pretty good coverage there. But that just gives you an idea. Again, just to reiterate, okay, this is the 3-4, your 3 down linemen, your 4 linebackers, your 4 secondary players. Linear defense, you got a level here, a level here, a level here, and a level here. So you got 4 levels of coverage or defense, everybody coming downhill, every gap covered, and the outsides contained. This time I'm going to run it for a quick second, and I'm going to show you how these outside linebackers take away the quick slant, giving it time for the corner to come up and take the deeper coverage on each side. Okay, so right there, that doesn't look like coverage, but look where he is pertaining to the quarterback. So that makes a difficult throw. Same thing here. That makes for a difficult throw. Corners are coming downhill. Same here, so they can play the pass, and if the board keeps running, they're playing the run now. Same thing with the safety. You see the linebackers coming down the seams. So if this, like I said, this is a running play. He's in good position to hold the outside. That's a good block there, so it's going to be tough for him to come off and make that tackle. But the corners are coming up and the safety. So they play the pass first, because passing plays are usually going to be quicker than running plays. So this is what it would look like on a quick passing stoppage. It wouldn't be a whole lot there. And whatever you do get, they're in position to come up to make a tackle. So let's run it the rest of the way out as if it was a running play with that runner. There you go. See, the outside linebacker came up to contain, but he played the pass first. Same thing here. Now I'm still in good position for a pass, but then they're all attacking the line of scrimmage. So this would be as if you were not playing a multi-stop and you only had one. You have to make a choice to either come downhill, retreat, or do a mixture. This is another option opposed to like a circle zone, or if you don't have or you're not comfortable with tweaking dial bases, this is just a basic way you could play a zone 3-4 without having to be too exotic, changing your depths depending on down and distance or the speed of your players. Obviously, if it's a short yardage, you're not going to have your safeties back. But you do have to know your team and know how fast they approach the line of scrimmage, because you don't want these guys over pursuing. At the same time, you don't want them, if they're slower, to not come up, and fill their responsibilities if they don't have the speed to do so.